everybody, Miss Fortuneberry here, getting warm and cozy in my art room. And I don't know about you, but I am wishing for snow this year. So just to bring a little more cheer. That might not happen. So, but you know what could happen? A fun snowflake snowman. So today I'm gonna teach you how to make this adorable little snowflake snowman. And just a few things before we get started. You are going to need printer paper or some sort of really thin paper. If you do origami paper works great too. If you have a printer, print out this little paper of the 3 different sizes of circles. If you can't, because you don't have a printer maybe, that's okay. You can trace round things and create your own circles. So you can do it by hand and then cut them out. So either way works. Just make sure one is smaller than the next so that we can create a snowman. Let's get started. The first thing you're gonna need to do is print out the sheet with the 3 circles on it. Notice each one's a little bit smaller than the next. If you don't have a printer, that is okay. Just draw or trace 3 circles, one a little bit smaller or one a little bit bigger than the next, okay? So you can either do this by hand or make it really easy and print it out on the printer, okay? And then cut them out. Okay, I have my 3 circles cut out. You are going to turn these into snowflakes. So I'm gonna start, it doesn't matter which one you start with, you're gonna fold it in half. Really iron out that crease with your finger. Fold it in half again. And fold it in half again. Okay, so I folded it in half 3 times. I have a little triangle. And now I'm going to cut it, I'm gonna cut little shapes out of it to make a snowflake. Do not, this side, this is the folded side. Do not completely cut this side off or else you will have a bunch of pieces. So make sure that you leave some large areas of this side intact. And here we go. I am just gonna cut out a little triangle. Pull that away. I'm gonna skip down. I want that to stay intact. I'm gonna cut out a little space here, a little shape here. Okay, I'm gonna cut this tip off just a little bit. And I'm gonna go into the other side. Cutting out a little triangle there. I'm gonna try to do a curve here. All right, so I have my sides cut, but I did not completely cut off that entire fold because I want it to be attached. Now I'm going to carefully open it. And voila, I have a little snowflake, yay. And repeat that step on both of these. So I'm gonna take my next one, fold it in half 3 times. And remember when you're cutting not to completely cut off that fold. You wanna make sure that the fold still has really good areas that are attached so you don't have a bunch of little pieces. If you don't get this quite right the first couple of times, guys, don't get discouraged. This is a really cool craft to learn. And if you practice and do it a few times, you will definitely get the hang of it. So now we're gonna take our blue paper or our black paper, whatever dark color paper you have, and we are going to glue our pieces down. Small, medium, large. Okay. I'm going to just Alright, so now we have our 3 snowflakes glued down. Here's the fun part. Let's turn it into a snowman. You can do googly eyes, you can do cutout paper eyes, or you can just take a Sharpie and draw your little eyes on here. Once your eyes are done, add your little orange nose. You could color it on, you could cut it out of orange paper or material, add a little smile there, and then add a scarf. I used some little felt ribbon I had. You could use paper, you could use ribbon, fabric, you could add buttons to it. I just added a little rhinestone I had to it just to jazz it up. Add a little black hat. If you want a different type of hat, you certainly can. And then it's time to add the snow on the ground. I took my white color pencil, you could use crayons, and added some wind in the air. And I could not pass up the opportunity to use my glitter glue. So I drew some little snowflakes and snow in the sky. You don't have to use glitter if you don't have it, but it's an option. And there we have our snowflake snowman. And I want to send a special shout out to meaningfulmama.com for this great lesson idea. All right, guys, I hope you had fun trying this new lesson, and I hope you have a great winter. Bye.